A meatball that is wrapped with bacon, stuffed with cheese, jalapenos, and then dunked in Dang BBQ sauce. I mean, come on, let's just make it. Not a meal, it's just like a side dish, something quick and easy as like an appetizer to make. You're gonna need a block of mild cheddar, a pound and a half of meatball mixture, a pound of hickory bacon. I mean, this is the one we're gonna use, but this is the hickory bacon, is only a pound. And then we're gonna use half of the diced tamed jalapeno peppers. These are amazing if you don't like heat. They're not as spicy. And then a teaspoon of Lawry's. We're gonna use a cup of the Dang BBQ sauce. And then we're gonna use some dried onions for the topping. And then of course we're gonna use our toothpicks. We're gonna use toothpicks to wrap it up. I chopped up the block of cheese just for it to make sure it fits through the meat grinder. And we just like to run it through the meat grinder because we don't like the strips of cheese. You can run it through a grater, but you're gonna get like strips. This is just to make the cheese really like uniform and just mix well in the ground meatball mixture. And then with every bite, you get this beautiful burst of cheese. No? All right, and then I'm gonna push my bread through just to get that last bit of whatever's left of the cheese. Once you run it through the meat grinder, it's gonna come out like little, like long pieces, but once you start mixing it, it's gonna start breaking off into these perfect little round little balls, which once you start mixing it in your meat, it spreads evenly and you get like, each piece gets these beautiful pieces of cheese. In with our Lawry's and then our jalapenos, we strain them. And then, of course, I'm gonna put my gloves have to be on because these oh, that smells amazing, those jalapenos. So we're just gonna mix until everything's well blended. So the cheese, like I said, is starting to mix really well and break apart. And it looks like it's gonna be spread out really well. Just have to mix and we'll do the little scoop and fold method. Get that arm workout in. I already feel it. Right here. I can feel my fat arms. Keep on muscles. I can feel it in my arms. My arms that don't work out anymore. So sad. I miss the summer. So what you're looking for in your meat mixture to know that it's completely mixed and ready to start rolling out your meatballs, you kind of get this weird little stickiness on your bowl. It's just the proteins in your meat, it's coming out. And then also if you grab and you pinch your meat like that and then you go like this with your glove and it's sticking onto your hand, that means that the meat mixture is ready to start being rolled out. We're just grabbing like a pinch. We'll pinch it and then we'll start rolling them. I'm just gonna make it into like this perfect little meatball. You do not want them too big. We prefer like this kind of size, like the medium size. And look at this beautiful meatball. You get all, this is what we were talking about, the cheese and the jalapenos being spread out so evenly. With every bite, you're gonna taste a jalapeno and some cheese. And that's why you gotta do the grinder. I know it sucks to pull out the grinder for just cheese, but that's just one way you get that each and in every bite you get that piece of cheese. All right, we're just gonna finish rolling these all out. So just a pinch. You just kind of use your, you kind of just hold the meatball in one hand, and then you use your other hand and you swirl it around, like on your hand, on your palm right here, and you just swirl it like this. You kind of get like a little meatball. That's the easiest way to really teach somebody to do it. But usually with me, I go like this. I move both hands almost, and you get like a little meatball. It might be an oval, but that's okay. We're doing homemade. Who cares? It's gonna go in your mouth anyways. So we tried this with fresh jalapenos, but for some reason, the fresh jalapenos did not stick really well. So whenever you would like bite it, or let's say you would roll it, like right now I'm rolling it, the jalapenos would just start falling out. With the canned jalapenos, it just, with the vinegar and all the juices in there, it really helps them stick onto the meat really well. You can actually pre-prep these and put them in your freezer, freeze them, and whenever you're ready, pull them out and put them straight onto the grill, and they'll taste still amazing. So we pre-cut the bacon strips already. We just cut them in 3, and we're gonna start rolling our meatballs. You're gonna grab your slice of bacon. You can actually freeze your meatballs a little bit. Oh, look, this meatball's way too fat, but it's okay. We're gonna squeeze it in. Squeeze it. So you can actually stretch your bacon out just to have it really wrap around your meatball, because I already made this meatball into oval. So this is why it's good to have little meatballs, because then you don't have to deal with this. So just kind of overlap it and then go voila. You kind of push it through like that. It's gonna look like a little beautiful bowl. So sometimes you don't have a perfect piece and you can't really wrap the bacon fully. I have like these little scraps here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop it on top like that, kind of jimmy rig it, and then tuck it in, and then we'll just fold it. And then fold it in, fold it, and then we're gonna grab a toothpick, kind of shimmy it through all those 3 pieces. Voila. If it doesn't look weird, it's not homemade. On the grill quickly, because we have a snowstorm coming our way and we want to grill these up, and we don't want the charcoal to get cold. So we're going to put them on the grill. They're going to be 8 minutes per side. So we're going to cook each side for about 8 minutes, and we're going to close the grill. To do, we're just trying to get the bacon really crispy and then the meatballs to be cooked through. I'm a grill master now. We're about 8 minutes in, so we're gonna flip these to the other side, and there's gonna be a lot of smoke, just a heads up, because of the bacon. We're just gonna flip this to the side a little bit, just to get each side really well. And this is why we use charcoal, because there's minimal flare-ups from the bacon grease. So we want to not start a fire, not burn our bacon. But there is lots of smoke though. Our neighbors are probably like, what the heck? It's the middle of winter. Who the heck is grilling? I've never tried it, but you know, putting it maybe on a skillet, you can do that, or air fryer. What do you think? Air fryer works. Oof. For the first 8 minutes, we're keeping this grill closed just to get the bacon, the sausage, the meatball really cooked really well. And then for the next 8 minutes, whenever we flip it, we're gonna keep it open just to get the bacon really crispy. And now for the last step, we're gonna get the Dang sauce that we poured earlier, and we're gonna dunk our meatballs in them. And then we're gonna put them right back onto the grill for a few more minutes. Just gonna make sure we're not done. It creates a really nice glaze on the meatballs, and then also it just really counters the saltiness of the bacon and the meatball. Oh my gosh, guys, I just tried one. So good. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I mean, who would have thought we're gonna be grilling in the middle of winter? Yeah, there's way less smoke at the end for sure. It's just the bacon, it sucks, but they definitely don't taste too smoky. I thought that they were gonna be like, you're gonna be tasting a lot of smoke. Not at all. It's our last step, our crispy fried onions. We're just gonna sprinkle these suckers right over these. And this is really optional. You don't really have to do this, but I like me a good crunch at the end too. Just gonna fill her up. You're gonna fill her up. Make her look tasty. I'm not gonna lie, I already ate like 2 off camera. Oh gosh. This is so good. It's time to try this beautiful creation. I mean, let me grab one that has the extra onions on it. Maybe this one. This one's good. Look at all that. You get the crispiness. All right. Get that flavor explosion in your mouth. I'm telling you. I just got that jalapeno. The crazy thing is, like, I can't handle heat at all, but this is fire. Like, delicious. You get a little bit of the crunchiness of the onion. This is almost like the dupe of the bacon wrapped scallop, but it's still good. You still get that beautiful flavor. I mean, the barbecue sauce, fire, for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you follow us on Instagram for more behind the scenes, and make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys at our next video.